The Koreans, who are the world leaders in modern day skincare, were never fooled by these gimmicks. So, for the final section, let's dive into the history of Korean skincare and how it became the powerhouse that it is today. Korean skincare, commonly known as K-beauty, can be traced back to the Goryeo dynasty, which lasted from 918 to 1392 AD. Here's a quote from an Asia Society article. Quote, "In the Goryeo dynasty, elegance was highlighted as a key feature of beauty. Lighter makeup was used, and in line with the trend. More time was invested into people's skincare routines in hopes for a clearer skin tone." And this continued for hundreds of years, up until today. While Europe was poisoning itself, the 1809 Korean Women's Encyclopedia titled Gyuhap Cheongseo, written by Iping Hongak, was documenting sophisticated methods for using mung beans for cleansing and safflower oil. Here we have a culture that treated and still treats skincare as a branch of holistic health rather than just a cosmetic mask. And I believe that's why the world trusts Korea to provide quality skincare products today. They simply had a massive head start on this glass skin trend, right? But why has K beauty only recently become world renowned? Well, in my opinion, it's multifaceted. While it's easy and maybe partially true to say that K-pop and K-dramas influence beauty standards with people wanting to look like the stars, the government also had an influence. After the 1997 financial crises, many soft exports like music, film, and beauty were actually subsidized. And by 2025, Korean cosmetic exports surged to over $10 billion, making South Korea the top global exporter with a market product of over 50%, beating out traditional giants like France and the US in some markets. And for the first time in history, it has become the global gold standard. But they didn't just stumble into the spotlight, they legit spent years building the logistics to ship globally. But what I believe it ultimately comes down to is the philosophical differences between Western and Korean approaches to skincare. Growing up in the 90s and 2000s, I remember all of the skincare products had the goal of like covering up or fixing the skin with harsh acids, whereas the K beauty view is focused on prevention and nourishment, a concept which I believe is called hanbang or hanbang. I'm sorry for butchering these words, but it's about hydration, gentle layering, and maintaining the skin barrier rather than nuking it with chemicals. And this is as opposed to the heavy creams sold in the West. K beauty products are also often lightweight with watery layers. Instead of petroleum jelly and salicylic acid, Koreans use natural ingredients like snail mucin, centella, and rice water.